Hello friends, hope everything is fine with you guys. Well, in this lecture we will understand the concept of clipping mask. Now for understanding clipping mask, we need to have that layers panel. And currently we can see that there are no layers panel here. So let's go to the window menu and make sure layers panel is checked, and there you go. Now, what is clipping mask? Let's draw a shape, say circle, like this, and let's make its fill color to red like this, and let's draw another polygon, let's say like this, and let's create a polygon like this, and let's change its fill color to something else, say this one. So here in the layers panel you can see these two shapes, right? Now for creating a clipping mask, I am telling you everything, but first of all, let's understand. Let's perform some operations, then I will explain you each and every step. So what we have drawn, first we have drawn an ellipse, and then we have drawn a polygon. So the polygon is at the top now, right? Now let's select these two by clicking here. So if you select like this is the selected art. If you hover over, see, indicates selected art. Click to select art. So now we have selected only one, but we want to select both of these. So for this you can uh, come here and shift click. So by this, these two will get selected. Yeah, for selecting multiple layers you can try this. So now these two are selected. Now for creating clipping mask, what we need to do, we need to go to object menu, clipping mask, make, and you can see that its keyboard shortcut is Control 7 or Command 7 for Mac users. Now let's click on make and see this complex shape and the color. So at the bottom we had that ellipse, right? So let's press Ctrl Z to understand that what has happened. At the top we have this polygon, and at the bottom we have this circle, not circle, an ellipse, but we are getting the shape like this. So why it is happening? Actually we are clipping this circle based on the polygon shape. See what happened, we are getting only that part of circle or that part of ellipse which is inside this polygon. Let's see here the shape. So remember, the key path is the path which will be at the top. Now let's hide this layer, let's create another layer. This time we will work with a rectangle and a circle. So this is the rectangle, and let's create a circle like this. Currently circle is at the top. Let's change its color to blue. So now let's select both of these, and now we are going to create clipping mask. Now what shape we are going to get? Can you guess? So we are going to clip this rectangle based on this path. So we will able to see only that part of rectangle which is inside this circle. So we will get this shape, and the color of this object will be red. Let's see. So let's press Ctrl 7 and see. We have got this shape. Now let's try with three objects, right? So let's hide this one also, and let's create another layer. This time let's create a star, an ellipse. Let's change its color to red like this, and polygon like this. Yup, okay. And let's change its color to something else, say yellow. Now, it's kind of complex, right? Now let's select all of these by shift clicking. And now let's go to object and let's make the clipping mask. So what just happened? See here, the top path is the base path. It's the key path. So let me undo, press Ctrl Z. So we will be able to see all of those shapes which are under this key path. But how much? Only that part of the path which is inside this base path. See here. So we are going to get this part of ellipse and this part of the star, right? And the color of these two will not change. Let's go to object, clipping mask, make and see. Press Ctrl Z and again let's understand the concept. See and try to understand. Ctrl 7. Now you can ask that why this ellipse is showing at top, because take a look at the layers panel, it's at the top. You can even drag it and see now the star is at the top. So that's kind of cool, right? So what we have learned inside this clipping mask lecture, you can create complex shapes using clipping mask. But how? You need to make a base path which will be the key path based on which other objects will be clipped, and that's it. Then you need to select all of these, all of those sub layers, you can say. Yeah, you can also say objects. So select all of these objects and you need to go to object, clipping mask, make. Currently it's grayed out because we didn't select any object. Now again, let's come to this clipping group. We have selected this clipping group, right? Now, yeah, let's come here. Now, let's draw an ellipse again. Say like this. Let's make its color like this. And we can see this because it's created outside this clip group. Now, let's drag it above this clipping mask and see there is an underline here. Let me come here, let me expand it. See, this is the clipping path. So whatever you drag inside this clip group will be clipped based on this underlined object or the clipping path. Okay, now you can draw it inside here. Now let's draw anything here, say like this, and you can drag it inside. Well, yep, I think, yep, it's inside this polygon shape only. So let's create one more. Let's say like this. Let's drag it here. Let's make its fill color something else like this or this. Okay, so you got the concept, right, of clipping mask. So till now what we have learned two ways of clipping mask. One is draw inside mode and the clipping mask itself. So what was draw inside? Just draw an object, click on this draw inside mode to draw inside, to enable that draw inside mode, and you can draw anything inside that object. You can even draw path inside a path, or you can draw an object inside an object, and also you can provide different color to those objects. So these are the things which we have learned till now. Now the next lecture, it's kind of interesting. That's opacity mask. Yes, friend. So we will mask object based on its opacity. Yeah, or you can say transparency mask. So that's it, guys. Yeah, we will cover that concept in the next lecture. So see you in the next lecture. Till then, have fun, take care. But yep, another thing is that if you have an issue understanding some concept, please feel free to let me know. So that's it. Here I'm concluding this lecture.